Did you know there's a poem in Japan so cursed? They say if you read it out loud, you'll suffer misfortune, fall ill, or even die. It's called Tomino's Hell, and for over a century it has terrified those who dare to speak its words. Tomino's Hell isn't just an internet myth. First appeared in 1919 in a poetry collection written by Seiyu Yaso, a respected Japanese poet. At first glance, it looks like a surreal, sad piece of literature. But over time, whispers began to spread that something about it was unnatural. The poem tells the story of a boy named Tomino. He commits sins so terrible, they're never explained. As punishment, he dies young and descends into hell, alone, suffering eternally. People began to notice strange coincidences. Readers who spoke it aloud claimed to experience sickness, accidents, or horrifying nightmares. A few legends even insist some readers died suddenly not long after. That's why, even today, many Japanese believe the poem is safe to read silently, but never to speak out loud. One of the most chilling parts of the legend is how ordinary it seems at first. The words aren't graphic or violent. They describe imagery of suffering, yes, but in a poetic way. It makes it even more unnerving. It's what you can't understand that gnaws at you. Some researchers have suggested that the poem might be tied to ancient Japanese beliefs about kododama, the idea that words themselves carry spiritual power. According to this belief, saying something aloud gives it strength, turning harmless ink into a curse. In the 1970s, the legend resurfaced when a filmmaker named Terayama Shurji referenced Tomino's Hell in one of his works. He, too, warned audiences never to recite it aloud. The warning spread. From there, the internet gave it new life, turning it into a global phenomenon of modern folklore. On creepypasta forums, people dared each other to read the poem aloud into mirrors. Some uploaded videos of themselves reciting it, only to mysteriously delete them days later. On YouTube, comments often read, "I tried it, and something strange happened that night." But of course, skeptics argue it's all coincidence, just another urban legend. Still, ask yourself this: would you risk reading it aloud? And if you're still here with me, maybe late at night with the lights dimmed, take a moment to like this video and subscribe. It lets me keep bringing you dark legends and chilling stories from around the world. Now, let's return to Tomino's Hell. The curse isn't the only unsettling part. Many believe the poem isn't just about one boy's suffering. They say it hides a coded message about child abuse, war, or even real crimes that were happening in Japan at the time. The vagueness makes it worse. As if you're re-glimpsing a horror you were not meant to fully understand. And then there's the ending. The final stanzas, Tomino descends deeper and deeper into darkness. He cries, but no one hears him. He calls out, but no one answers. It's not just hell. It's eternal loneliness. That idea of being trapped forever, unseen and unheard, may be what makes the poem feel cursed even before you consider the superstition. Even today, Japanese schools and libraries sometimes leave the poem out of public readings. Not because they believe in the curse necessarily, but because enough people are afraid of it to treat it with caution. In other words, it's an urban legend that became real through belief. The more people feared it, the stronger its reputation grew. So if you ever come across Tomino's Hell, whether in a book, online, or whispered by someone daring you to recite it, remember this: you can read it silently, you can think about it. But the moment you speak it aloud, you're taking the risk. That was the legend of Tomino's Hell. Would you dare to read it aloud? Would you leave it buried in the silence where it belongs? If you made it this far, thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss another chilling legend. Until next time, keep your lights on and maybe keep your lips sealed.